Hey everybody, Dustin Vogel here with Gym Reinforcements, and I am joined by a fellow gym owner, awesome guy. He is Carl Avery, and he is a boot camp owner. So Carl, what is the name of your gym, and then where is it located? If you could share that with our viewers.
Hey, you bet. Thanks, Dustin, for having me. I appreciate it. Carl Avery, I'm a co-owner with my wife, Jen Avery, here in Heber City, Utah. We're nestled in the beautiful mountains of the Park City area in Utah. It's an awesome place to live and to operate a business. Really, it's just awesome.
I love it, man. And I love your attitude. You're always so positive. Like it's just, it's infectious. So I'm sure that's why your clients love training with you guys. I asked you to join me because I want to talk about your experience with gym reinforcements. And so it's good to start before you worked with us. So like, if you can go back before you worked with GR, who was doing your lead follow-up? And then what were they struggling with when it came to lead follow-up?
Absolutely. So February 17th of this year will be 2 years since we opened.
Okay. Awesome.
So we managed through the COVID shutdown and all that. But when we opened, it was my wife and I who did pretty much everything. We sat down every night. We nurtured leads. We sent out emails by the hundreds every single night. So we were up oftentimes till 1 or 2 in the morning. It was a daunting task. Fast forward a few months, we opened, and then, to be honest with you, we were in the business every single day, and we didn't have the proper time or the energy, for that matter, to get down and once we opened, to really spend a lot of time with our leads. Fast forward a little bit more, we hired a full-time facility director, and then we hired a part-time admin to work with our director. That went pretty well. However, we didn't have a consistent method or way of following up with our leads and nurturing them, posting on our social media, sending follow-up emails, and really just we got them through the door, but after that it was kind of hit and miss. So we missed a lot of opportunities in that regard, just because we didn't have a very good system to get those leads in and keep them. Yeah. Then we got connected with you and your team.
Okay.
And that was amazing. That was the best decision that we ever made. And to this day, we're very grateful. When I say we, me and my wife, we don't do anything with that anymore. We gave it to your team, and every single day they do exactly what you say they're going to do. They send me an update every single day, same time. That's one of the things we missed with the other way we were doing things is, we had no updates. And so we know every single day where we're at, what our leads are doing, who's going to come in the next day. It's phenomenal. Good. It's great.
Awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. And thank you, because that's why we started it. And, to be honest, it's something I struggled with, and I just saw it as something that I fixed, and I wanted to help other gym owners fix by, just making it a very clean and easy to follow system. And I love that giant pendulum swing from doing it yourself and being up till 1 or 2 in the morning to like, I do 0 of it. And that has freed up my time immensely. And that was what I wanted to kind of get into next. Like, now that time is freed up, you don't have to have that black cloud over your head of who's doing the lead follow-up, who's contacting the leads, how are we getting trials to the door? What is that giving you, or what are you doing with that time now that is freed up? What are you spending your time focusing on? So that you can delegate and elevate?
Yeah, that's a great question. I do have a full-time facility lead that helps inside the studio every single morning and whenever we need her to jump in. So that also frees up some more time. But honestly, every business, I think if they don't have time, if you can't do everything just goes to subpar level, and then you're just hoping that you're meeting your marks Well, that's not the case anymore. Now I can dive into my financials every single week. I know exactly where I'm at, whereas before it might have been 2 or 3 weeks, or even once a month that I could even do that.
Yeah.
So that's a huge relief for me. So now I know where I'm at every single day,
Right.
financially. We're going to open up a couple more locations, and that's freed up some time so I can actually leave my area and go out and try to get that process going, where it's just been kind of on the back burner now. So man, it's freed up a lot of time, and I've been able to go to my girls basketball games every night, so
Oh,
that's good.
yes. Family time. I know it's like a crazy concept to consider, like, because we as entrepreneurs are quick to, once our plate has been emptied, to fill it up with more work. It's like, oh, cool, I don't gotta do anything during these 2 hours. Well, I'll start doing this. And so it's like you recreate the problem that you just solved. So in terms of like results, what are you seeing? Again, we don't have to like go into like specific numbers, but like, what are you seeing from the service that you're like very pleased with? I like hearing that you are a big fan of the end of day email, and hearing how we tell you how many sales were made, how many leads were reached out to, how many calls were made, et cetera. But is there something that besides the end of day emails that really stands out that you're happy with results wise from the service?
Yeah, absolutely. Aside from the follow-up, like you said, every single day, we have new people coming into our doors every single day, and that's Monday through Saturdays. We get people every day. And the nice thing about it is we know when they're going to show up for the most part. We do have those drop-ins that obviously come from other sources, but the majority of our people that come in now are new people. They come in, we know when they're going to come in. It's not a surprise. We have our red carpet rolled out before they even get there. And that has been a huge benefit for us, because it makes us look a lot more organized than we were before.
Well, the other benefit is it keeps your team sharp when they constantly have to be on. They never lose that muscle. It never gets to be atrophied, right? It just keeps staying strong, because it's like, I got to be on my game. We got a new person every day. I got to give them the whole experience and really make them feel welcome. And then the other thing is it gives you guys more at bats to add EFT. The more I'm a big guy that, like, I want as many reps as possible, whether it's me selling or I have someone on my team. Reps really keep you sharp with sales. When you have a week where you have no at bats, where you have no closing opportunities, you can start to lose those muscles, and then you build them up because you get a busy week, and then you lose them because you have a slow week. So it's like, I like that you constantly have your team staying sharp on the experience side and fulfillment, and then your closer, selling memberships staying sharp because they have constant at bats. So that's great. Anything else that stands out that you're really enjoying about the service?
Oh yeah. Aside from our daily updates, we schedule a call with our sales team on your side
Okay.
every single week. So we have that follow-up call, and we get in-person time with our sales people. So I connect myself and my facility lead on that call. And so we constantly know where we need to pivot, where we need to change things, and what's working, what's not working. They take they get to know our area, so they can adjust accordingly, because not every area is the same. So they approach things a little bit differently for us. It's awesome.
Good. All right. Well, Carl, I think that's all good, things I'm very happy to hear. That's why I built it, to help gym owners. Our mission is to create healthy bodies and healthy businesses through sales. Your clients get the healthy body, you get the healthier business, having a constant flow of people, and everybody wins. What would you tell a gym owner who's on the fence? Because we do have a number of people looking at it, but they're just in their head, maybe they're having a hard time, just like, taking the leap and getting on board. And, as you being an actual user, what would you say to that gym owner thinking about it?
Absolutely. The one thing that keeps people on the fence is money. It is by far the best investment that I've made so far in terms of sales, and I use your marketing team as well. Hands down, the best money I've spent I struggled with how am I going to pay this or that with the money I spend on my marketing and sales team. But it comes around full circle, and I don't have to worry about those kind of things. So if you're on the fence, get off of it and make the investment in your team and in your business, because it is definitely worth it.
Yeah. And thank you again. But I know with gym owners, it's very easy to justify buying equipment, changing the lobby, putting some new paint in. These are all things that they'll be quick to spend money on, but sales and marketing, they sometimes can pull back from. And I'm just like, man, that is the thing that's going to change your business. Not another bench, not another set of dumbbells, not a new nice couch in the lobby. It's your marketing and sales and getting people to the door is the lifeblood of your business. So I'm glad that you're really, hitting that. All right. Well, Carl, thank you for your time, man. And let's keep rocking and take your business to the next level.
Absolutely. One more thing, Dustin.
Yeah.
I just want to tell everybody, I've been with you since the very first, before I opened my facility. And you didn't have the structure or the business you have now. And I'm just telling you, we opened with over 400 challengers for our grand opening. And it was because of Dustin's experience in sales and marketing that got these people through my door. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have happened. So the real deal, and he says what he's going to do. So I appreciate you, Dustin.
Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate your support too.